Hi, I'm Jeff from Anti-Cyclone Systems Limited. I would like to show you how you can successfully log RS232 NMEA sentences from Global Navigation Satellite System receivers. In this video, I will be recording signals from the American Global Positioning System, but exactly the same techniques apply to the satellite navigation systems from Russia, China, the European Union, Japan, and India. NMEA sentences transmitted from navigation receivers can be in one of two signal types: RS232 line levels for transmitting over distance, which typically terminate in a 9-way D-type connector, or UART logic levels, which may require local direct connection to your recording device. It is important not to connect the two different types, as this may cause equipment damage. The two signal types are inverted with respect to each other. Therefore, you cannot connect a UART source to an RS232 line level input if the data logger doesn't have a signal inversion capability. Navigation information is transmitted over an RS232 interface as frames of ASCII text lines. Each line within a frame is called a sentence. Each sentence starts with a $ character and ends with a carriage return and line feed. Two characters follow the $ character. These represent the talker ID. The talker ID defines which constellation the message refers to. The next three or more characters define the sentence type. Data is then presented in the sentence as a series of comma-separated values. At the end of each sentence there are three characters which provide a line checksum. To log RS232 line-level NMEA sentences, you'll need a data recorder that supports RS232 line-level input signals. For this video, I will configure one of our AntiLogPro RS232 data loggers to log a GPS NMEA data source at 9600 baud, 8 bits, no parity and 1 stop bit. First, set up a terminal application on your PC ready to interact with the data logger's menu system. Disconnect other devices connected to the data logger and instead attach a null modem cable. Connect this to an RS232 port on your PC. Now start up the data logger in the playback menu mode by holding down the on button for 2 seconds and releasing it. From the main menu, use the PC keyboard to select the recording options menu, followed by the configure serial port menu. Make sure the 8 data bits and no parity items are selected, but not the 2 stop bits item. Now set the baud rate to 9600. That's all you have to do to configure the unit for use. If you return to the main menu, you can use the About display to confirm you have the correct settings programmed into the unit. Now power down the data logger. Remove the null modem cable. Connect up the GPS signal source. Power on, and you are now logging GPS sentences. If you are using an AntiLogPro data logger and you want to minimize the amount of data recorded, then you can use the built-in NMEA sentence filter to select which sentences are logged to the store. To enable this feature, go into the Recording Options menu and then type an M key to change the recording method. Type an N key to select Record Filtered NMEA. You will be asked to select the source of the NMEA sentences. Select which constellations to log. Then type an F key to select which sentence types to log. Here we will select GGA and RMC. You are now ready to only log the selected sentences. Next, I will show you how to log UART NMEA sentences directly from GPS modules. Standalone GPS modules are designed to consume very little power, so they usually only supply UART level RS232 signals. To log these NMEA sentences will require a recording device that can interface with these UART level signals. To demonstrate, I will use an AntiLogPro OEM data logger, which features two such dedicated serial port connections on its application pin header. To configure this secondary serial port, start the data logger in the playback menu mode. A quick way to do this is to fit a link between pins 1 and 2 on the application header to simulate an on button. Apply power, wait 2 seconds, and remove the link. From the main menu, enter the General Options menu and enable dual serial port operation. Return to the main menu and enter the Recording Options menu. Enter the Configure Serial Port menu and select the Record from Secondary Serial Port option. Make sure the data logger serial port settings match the GPS module serial port settings. Power off, ready to connect up the GPS module. Now it's time to directly connect a low-power example GPS module to an AntiLogPro OEM unit. First, connect the ground and 3.3 volt supply lines. Next, connect the transmit line on the GPS module to the receive pin on the data logger, and connect the GPS module receive line to the transmit pin on the data logger. For AntiLogPro units, you can connect the power enable pin on the module to the power control pin on the data logger. If your data logger supports it, you can also connect up and timestamp the edge of the 1 pulse per second signal output from the GPS module as an exact timing reference. Once you have checked all the connections, you can simply apply power and your data logger will start recording. When you are ready, turn off the power to stop the logging session. Stop and start like this to append more navigation data to the store. It is now time to download or replay the recorded data. In most cases, you can download the recorded information directly from the serial port, or from the media used for storage. But in this video, I will show you how to simply replay the data recorded earlier using the case version of our AntiLogPro data logger. First, start it up in the playback menu mode. Now briefly press the on button to start playback. Data is replayed at full rate to the terminal display. However, streaming at full rate is not how the sentences were transmitted from the GPS receiver. So briefly press the off button to stop data playback. Go into the Playback Options menu and select Real-Time Playback. Now when you press the on button, the navigation sentences are replayed in real time as they were transmitted. Briefly press the off button again to stop data playback. If you're using AntiLogPro units, you can go into the Real-Time Playback Options menu and select the Time Shift Playback item. Now when you replay the same NMEA sentences, they will appear as though they are coming from a live GPS source. I hope this video has given you some inspiration and the confidence to successfully log RS232 NMEA sentences. Thank you for watching.